Hi friends, how are you friends? I hope you are fine. First of all, thanks for watching this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the first notification. And if you feel my videos are really informative to you, make sure to share the videos with your friends. If you still not like the video, please drop a like. It gives some more boost to do more videos. Without delay, let's get started into topic. Before going to the topic, I want to recall what we have discussed previously. We have discussed previously two methods in M1, echelon form and canonical form. And now we are discussing third subtopic, system of equations. In this we have again two cases. One is homogeneous and another is non-homogeneous. In this now we are discussing non-homogeneous. First, make sure how we have to identify it's a homogeneous or non-homogeneous means that we think this is one of the equation. Friends, here right side any constant number means then we can call it as non-homogeneous. Instead of constant number we have 0 means then we can call it as homogeneous. Okay. After this, we have to identify it's homogeneous or non-homogeneous. Now I am telling non-homogeneous, right? Suppose here we have 8 and some of equations I can write here. 3x plus 4y plus 5z equals to 6 and 3x plus 2y plus 7z is equal to 8. Suppose that we think this is one of the example. We have three equations. We can written the equations in Ax equals to B form in matrix. 2, 3, 4. Here we have 3, right? 3, 4, 5 and 3, 2, 7. Right? Here it is called A. And unknown number here, unknown values are x, y, z, right? So we can written like this: x, y, z is equal to b. B means constants. Here we have 8, 6, and again 8. Friends, it is in Ax equals to B form, right? After that, we can written in argand matrix form. In a sense, AB. Like this, 2, 3, 4 and constant B is 8, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 7, 2, 8, right? Here also. Now it is in AB. After this, we can find the echelon, we can reduce the matrix into echelon form. That means we have to make the below diagonal zeros. After that, suppose we get rank A equals to 3 and rank of AB, how we consider means while finding rank A, we want to close the column 4, then we get the rank A. After that, rank AB, how we get means we remove column 4, we remove our hand on column 4. Suppose rank of AB also you get 3 means, then check the number of unknowns. The number of unknowns also we have in 3 only, right? X is one unknown and Y is one unknown, Z is one unknown. So number of unknowns equals N equals to also 3 only, right? Here N means number of unknowns. If we get this case all equal means then the equation is consistent and has unique solution, friends. Consistent and it has unique solution. In case rank A equals to rank AB, suppose you get rank A equals to 2, rank AB equals to 2. Let me think fair. And here number of unknowns equals to 3, right? X, Y, Z. In this case, rank A equals to rank AB, that's fine, completely fine. Rank A equals to rank AB means is consistent. But not equals to number of unknown, right? It's less than number of unknowns basically because we have rank A 2, rank AB 2, right? It's less than number of unknowns. In this case, we have infinity number of solutions, friends. Infinite number of solutions. Rank A equals to rank AB, but less than number of unknowns means we have consistent and infinity number of solutions. In case rank A not equals to rank of A means that we think rank A equals to 2, but rank AB equals to 3 means here rank of A not equals to rank of A. In such a case, we have the equation is inconsistent and has no solution. So in non-homogeneous we have totally 3 cases. If rank A equals to rank AB and that equals to number of unknowns, the equation is consistent and it has unique solution. Suppose if rank A not equals to rank AB means it inconsistent and has no solution. If rank A equals to rank AB but less than number of unknowns means the equation is consistent but it has infinite number of solutions. In such a case, we no need to find the unknown values x, y, z because there will be no chance to find number of unknown values. In this case, rank not equals to rank AB means we have to write inconsistent and no solution. Up to that, it's enough phase. We don't have a chance to find x, y, z values. In rank A not equals to rank AB. Suppose in the third case, first case, and okay, I have not written here, right? But with me, rank A not equals to rank AB means we no need to find x, y, z values. But in both cases, we have to find. How we have to find means we have to write one example means it can explain clearly, friends. So please remember this concept. In this video, I only conclude the video only with concept only. Please clear with the concept. Then I can start the solving of problems. Then you can understand clearly, friends. Here only we have 3 cases. Just remember the 3 cases. That's it from this video. If you really enjoy my lecture or feel this video are really informative to you, please share to your friends. And that's it, friends. Okay, take care. Bye bye, friends.